We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the opener of this 4-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping in, Kermit Yellow Horse. He put together an amazing 5-for-5 performance yesterday afternoon.
Hey, come on now. One time right here. Let's go, big fella.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. In just a sec, as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
Striding in, Steven Souza. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame.
Let her rip. Here we go. Rip it up.
The 0-1 offering. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Cubs nothing. Standing in, Chris Bryant, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League.
Chris Bryant. Where's that first now?
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yellow Horse is there, and he has it for the out.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Three. Hey now.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Jason.
Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yellow Horse is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first out. So with 1 away, it's time to give you a good look at the standings out west in the National League as you see where the Diamondbacks sit entering play here today.
Play ball.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he will make the running catch here, deep into the corner. Not it.
There you go. That hit him. First base. 3 out. You're out.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
Hey, we got no one here.
Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. Number 148 for his career. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Play ball. Out. He's out. You're out.
Ready for another shot now. Kermit, Yellow Horse. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Get your pitch. Drive it.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Play ball. Out. 3 out. You're out. 3. He's out. 3. 4. Extra base.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Cubs.
Leading off the inning, Kermit, Yellow Horse, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Yellow Horse.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box now, Steven Souza. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Softly hit to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. Striding into the box, Mark Madsen. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mark Madsen.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it right here.
3-0 pitch. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the catcher, John Ryan Murphy.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here.
Here we go, clutch up right now.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Let's play ball. Three.
In now Kermit,
batting.
Yellow Horse.
Right
He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Yellow Horse.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Now. Hey, let's go, big fella.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Yellow Horse takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
So stepping in, Jason Hayward. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yellow Horse is after it, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The D-backs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Taijuan Walker takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Patrick Corbin pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Archie Bradley records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. The winning pitcher is Taijuan Walker. His record is now 2-1. The loss goes to Patrick Corbin. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from the windy city of Chicago,
now,
baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field.
2020
Tonight, the second of 4 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Chicago have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Jose Quintana is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Here we go now.
Digging in, Kermit Yellow Horse. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Yellow Horse.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They're hoping to have some things turn around with him leading off. You look at the numbers, and the thing that really stands out to me is his batting average. It's under the Mendoza line. You just wouldn't think a guy would struggle that much, but it's just been an uphill battle for him all season long. I know he's been really frustrated by the way that things have gone.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Bill Nicholas. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
Hard hit ball towards the hole.
On the bag.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Batting fourth.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dalton Lyons. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And the runner will get back standing. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And there's a base hit as the Diamondbacks are going to get on the board first. It's 1-0. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not.
So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Skied into very shallow right. Yellow Horse on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes 1 grain on that bat.
3 out. 3. He's out. You're out.
Settling in now, Kermit Yellow Horse. He singled his last time up.
The right fielder, Kermit, Yellow Horse.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Stepping into the box,
Now
Ketel
batting.
Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ketel
Let's go right here.
Marte.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Coming to the plate now, Bill Nicholas.
Now batting.
He reached on
The
a single
center
in his first try.
Bill
Yeah, and they take another
Nicholas.
single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms.
go, baby.
I
Find a
wouldn't
good
be
pitch.
surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Down,
On
down,
the
down,
ground
down,
to the
down.
right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So here's the cleanup
Now
hitter,
batting.
Dalton
Left
Lyons, runner in scoring
Dalton.
position with 2 gone.
Lion.
Yellow Horse at third with 2 away.
Get yours right here, Hunt. Drive it up there.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Russell gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona, but they lead it 1-0.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward.
Out. He's out. 3. Out. You're out. 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 Out.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Anthony Rizzo.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yellow Horse is going to get there, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kermit, Yellow Horse. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Throwing to second, and he is in there.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch. Right now.
The set and the 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Skied into straightaway right. Yellow Horse is there. One away.
Hey, ball. 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs.
Come on now.
Leading off the inning, Kermit, Yellow Horse, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber moves over. And that's the first out of the inning.
Let's play ball. 3. He's out. Out. 4. Take the base. That's 1-4. 3. Out. 3.
No doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Chicago Cubs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jose Quintana notches his 3rd win of the year. Shelby Miller is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Carl Edwards Jr. hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jose Quintana. His record is now 3-2.
So a big spot here. Bases are loaded with 2 away, and it would appear that we're going to see a pinch hitter come on now.
The right fielder, number 7, Kermit, Yellow Horse.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw will go to Russell covering at second, and the inning is over. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Cubs 2. Kevin Coffey gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
11, Kevin Coffey.
Play ball. You're out. 3. He's out. 3. Out. Out. You're out. He's out. 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 That hit him. He's got first. Out. First base. You're out. He's out.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Arizona Diamondbacks used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Robbie Ray takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Archie Bradley earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Yu Darvish is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Now batting, Kermit, Yellow Horse. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now
right
a 3-0 cushion.
Hard.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. And he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Batting 7. The first base.
Now in the box, Christian Walker. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Nice hit,
but they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Digging in, John Ryan Murphy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
John Ryan Murphy.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
The 1-1. This is on the ground over to
right
first.
here, on the bag.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Now at the plate, Ryan Bowie, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ryan Bowie.
Like up there, huh?
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Arizona's on top, 4-0. Digging in now, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Now the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So with 1 away, time for a check at the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today.
Let's play ball. 3.
Leading off the inning, Yu Darvish, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Moving under it, Yellow Horse. He's got it one away. So with one away, it's time to give you a good look at the standings out west in the National League as you see where the Diamondbacks sit entering play here today.
Play ball. He's out. That's ball 4. Out. And hit him. First base.
The next hub up, Chris Bryant, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League.
Hey, nobody out now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Yellow Horse has a beat on it. 1 out.
Let's play ball.
Ready now, Ian Happ. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Hey, cool ball right here. Come on now.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. Off the LED board and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
3. 3. And hit him. He's got first.
Digging in once again, Kermit, Yellow Horse, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Right here.
Kermit, Yellow Horse.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Let's play ball. Out. He's out. Ball 4. First to go. Out. 3. Out. Out. He's out. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take the base.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now running at first for the D-back.
Standing in, Kermit, Yellow Horse.
Right fielder, number 7. Kermit, Yellow Horse.
First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And the run is in to score from second. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box, Christian Walker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Christian
Madsen at third. Yellow Horse is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
The catcher,
Stepping in,
36.
John Ryan Murphy. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the
bag,
ground.
on the bag, right
Ryan's
here,
got
on the
it.
bag.
Oh, look at Ryan. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back for more from the north side after this.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Arizona came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Randall Delgado gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Archie Bradley wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.